Hey there peeps, it's me again and I'm back for another video. This time my special guest is no other than Swaap.org founder Paulo Baroncelli. So our agenda is more about the mission and vision of Swaap.org, plus explaining the positive and real use cases of it, advantages, benefits, features, exciting updates, and future plans. So if you really want to learn more about Swaap.org coming from the founder himself, who is my guest speaker, I am inviting you to watch our exclusive interview session until the end. Okay guys, I'm here now with the Swaap founder himself, Mr. Paulo Baroncelli. So Paulo, thank you very much for being here in the show.
It's a pleasure speaking with you.
Okay, so before we begin, could you say hello to our amazing viewers here or watching us on YouTube right now?
Yes, well, hello to everyone. Welcome to the interview. I hope you enjoy it. And please, I would just say straight away, just press the like button and the subscribe button to view more of the content that you're about to see.
Okay, thank you very much for that. So Paulo, are you ready?
Yep.
So first things first, Paulo, could you introduce yourselves to our amazing viewers here on YouTube, and how did you get started in your journey into crypto, blockchain, and DeFi space?
Well, it's actually a fun story, but well, let's start by introducing myself. My name is Paulo, as you said. I'm currently the founder and the CEO of Swaap and also Novabank. I currently help on coordinating and driving both of these projects. But through our family office, I'm also part of a number of other companies, either as a purely investor board member or as a managing director. And as far as the industries go, aside from technology, I also am heavily invested into the construction industry, the real estate business, and marketing, digital marketing mostly. All of these are private entities, but I also take some stakes on some public markets, particularly on the UK and US. And well, as far as my education goes, I am a qualified ITC technician. That's where all the tech comes from. I have a degree on project management and an MBA in industrial management, logistics, and quality. So, well, as for the crypto world and all all the Swap project and Novabank, it always started back in 2014. That was when I had the first contact and I was made aware of the existence of Bitcoin. Since then, I didn't have much contact with the crypto world aside from trading crypto. Basically, I used to trade, and last year when everything happened with COVID and everything else, I actually looked to the crypto space as being a possible alternative. With all the world falling apart. And I actually devoted a lot of my time back in March last year to try to understand better the technology. How did it all work? And I came across several different projects, both related to Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other crypto projects. And so that's when it all started. Actually, I was aware of the existence of Bitcoin, but I effectively got into crypto last year, and it started developing probably around June. And well, here we are.
Okay, Paul, so thank you very much for sharing to us about your journey into the crypto, blockchain, and DeFi space. So it was an amazing journey for you. All right. What is currently the mission and vision of Swap, by the way, Paul?
When I started dealing more with crypto last year, one of the things that I'm very usual to the markets and the way it works. So I usually, when you're working within the legacy technology, you can transact frictionlessly between different currencies. So I can swap New Zealand dollars for US dollars, and I can buy shares on a company in the UK on a very intuitive and very user-friendly way. So when I started really investing in crypto, one thing that I realized was that there was a lot of friction between the crypto world and the legacy world. So, and what I mean by that is that even today is not as easy for you to, unless you live in the United States, which will allow you to have access to platforms and technologies that we don't have access here, for example. It's very hard for you to move frictionlessly from fiat to crypto, crypto to fiat, and that makes it very hard for individuals in business and companies to do business globally. And that's the mission of Swaap. So I couldn't find the technology, I couldn't find a platform to do that. And that's what actually led me to create my own one. So I decided, why not? If I have the skills, if I have the capital to invest, why not to create a project, to create a company which will allow users to run their business and to run their overall lives in crypto using liquidity, um, as required on a very user friendly way. So that came with the mission of basically allowing companies and individuals to do business globally. As far as the vision goes, we aim to be the main gateway between crypto and fiat, uh, basically bringing real life usability not only to the swap tokens but to all of your other crypto assets.
Okay, so that's a pretty nice mission and vision that you have for Swap, Paulo. So thank you very much for that. Now, could you explain to our viewers here on YouTube about the positive and the real use cases of Swap, especially in using the token itself?
Yes, well, we currently have two tokens in the platform. We have our utility token and our governance token. So starting by the utility token, it integrates with Nova Bank's platform, which basically allows you to run your business entirely using cryptocurrencies. So the way it works, you mint or you deposit swaps into your account, and you can, with just the push of a button, to exchange those tokens for US dollars. The platform is a very user-friendly platform, top-notch technology used there. It's free to use, by the way. And you can go into this platform, you can mint or deposit your swaps, and you can do transfers between users instantly with no fees. That's another thing that is very important to say, that if you are transacting with someone else within the platform, even though it's an ERC20 token, you won't incur on any gas fees or any other sort of fees. So let's say that you put your savings there, you have your money there, and you need to do groceries, for example. You can just seamlessly convert your tokens into US dollars, and you can transfer those US dollars to your own bank account. And currently, we are working with one of our partners, which is Baroncelli Capital. It's our family office is providing liquidity to the bank, and we are able to deposit those funds directly into your bank account. If you live on New Zealand, Australia, United States, United Kingdom, and several other countries, and the goal is to expand the number of countries that we can do business with, and just to provide this service as a real liquidity gateway for our users.
And for the follow-up question about the real use cases of it, is the app already live or it's still under development?
No, the platform is live. Of course, we are still implementing some of the tools and some of the functions of the platform, but you can use it. It's live. You can basically go to Nova Bank's website, open your account, and start using it today. And the interesting thing, just as a complement to what I said before, is that because it is an ERC20 token, you can also take those tokens out of the platform, just have them sitting on your regular crypto wallet, let's say MetaMask or whatever you want to use, and transfer these tokens between users. And anyone who's got the token can log into the platform, get into the account, deposit those tokens, and withdraw them directly into their bank account. So it works in and out the platform, and that's the real use case. As differently from Tether, for example, it's seamless, it's user friendly, and it's frictionless. It's very easy to use and very pleasant to use as well.
So that's great to hear from you, Paulo. So I'll be checking out the app later on, okay? So speaking about this swap, especially the app itself, what are its competitive advantages and benefits? Like if you have any other competitors out there, so please share it.
Yeah, well, to be completely honest, I think, well, I couldn't find a direct competitor because our token is basically a stable coin. Okay, the value is pegged to the US dollar, but the token is not the platform, and that's something that sometimes gets me frustrated because there's so much noise out there, and it's always about the token, And when people ask, what does your token do? Look, my token is just, it's just part of a much greater platform. It just gives usability to what we do. So I couldn't find any direct competitors to what we do, because basically what we do is we allow you to run a business using crypto and having this access to liquidity as required. And through a platform, you can, for example, send invoices, you can send quotations, and you can get paid both in tokens, in swaps, and also in US dollars. You can also transfer US dollars directly to another user if you want to do so. So when it comes to competition, well, there are all the other stable coins out there, but I can't think of one that would offer a platform such as the one that we do offer. So I think, as far as competitive advantages goes, I think we can touch on fees. We are not expensive to use. We're quite the opposite. We are quite cheap. And if you are just using the platform with other platform users, it's basically free. You don't pay anything for that. It brings a lot of usability, and you have one platform that basically integrates all your financial life. So you are able to use it as a bank, to use it as a business tool, and also to use it as an investment means. So you can, the use cases are very vast and very comprehensive. So I really, really believe that our platform has no equal, at least not at the moment. And I really think we bring real usability to all of our users.
Okay, so at least we've heard it from you, Paul, regarding the competition side and also its event, also on what makes you guys stand out from the rest of them. Now, my next question for you, Paul, is who are your current project partners, by the way?
Okay, we have a range of partners, but I would probably give, I would say that today our key partners would be Baroncelli and Partners Company, which is a UK based company that currently provides liquidity to the platform. So that's a key factor. That's a key partnership that we have. So when you withdraw your tokens from the platform, what happens is that those tokens are burned or they are returned to the treasury. I won't get into detail on that one, but the tokens are burned, and well, you have to have access to your fiat currency. And Baroncelli and Partners Company do provide the liquidity directly to the end user. So we lodge a request, and the funds are transferred from one place to another. Another very important partnership that we have is Reject Studio. Is a digital marketing company that basically they do all of our designs. They've created our website, and they played a huge part on on designing the platform, the user interface, and basically giving life to what we do. In Novabank, despite we work on a very integrate and on a very close way, Novabank is actually a separate entity, which is a partner of Swaap as well. So of course, they serve us with the platform that we use within our project. So they are another key partner that we have. And yeah, I'll probably say that these three will be the key ones. And currently, we are working with some centralized exchanges as well in partnership. I cannot disclose their names just yet because we are still in the process of deciding if we will or we will not work with them. And of course, as the project develops, the platform is live, but the project is not officially launched. So as the project develops, we intend to forge new partnerships and find new companies and new individuals to join and to help us on creating the platform and giving life to what we believe that will be the next big thing.
Okay, thank you very much for that, Paulo. And speaking of, you just mentioned that you are going to partner with some centralized exchanges, but you're not going to disclose it. But is there a possibility that you could also partner or get listed with decentralized ones, DEXs?
Yes, actually, initially the plan was not to go with any centralized exchanges, just to launch on Uniswap and other DEXs. And currently, you can also there's no liquidity to the token yet. There will come with the launch of the platform, but currently you can already exchange some tokens on Uniswap. You can exchange all the stable coins to swap using Ledger DEX, and you can also we've made available 50,000 over governance tokens through Uniswap, which you can purchase right now if you want.
Okay, so thank you very much for that, Paulo. At least I've learned it from you. And also, I hope that the viewers here or watching us right now on YouTube are learning as well. Okay, so my next question for you, Paulo, is what are the current achievements that you have for Swaap?
We faced a few challenges when we started. I think we'll get into that. But today, we are basically back on track. We have launched our platform. It's live, as I said before. We've just put up a brand new website a month ago or so. We've also have put live our testnet and developer portal, where you can access test tokens and you have access to APIs and all sorts of tools that will help you to develop and create on our platform. We have launched the staking options. Today, you can already stake your tokens, and through Novabank, I think you will get around 5.5% interest per year, compounded daily and paid daily. That's also a feature that we wanted to bring to the platform. So if you put your tokens there, you will see daily payments coming through to your account. And we've also created the pools on Uniswap. So I would say that probably those are the main achievements today. The platform itself has been 90% developed. We have no need for any sort of funding or any sort of additional capital to launch. So we are basically ready to go. And I would say that probably the next big step for us will be the official launch of the platform, which will bring even more tools, more usability, and the end of our pre-sale stage for our governance tokens, which will bring tradability, and also will make the governance token a more interesting and more attractive vehicle for investors.
Okay, so thank you very much for sharing to us the recent achievements that you have for Swap. And aside from those achievements, Paulo, I know that there are some challenges, especially the COVID-19 pandemic that we are in right now. So I know that there are so many companies right now who are facing challenges. Now, my question for you, Paulo, is could you share what challenges are you facing right now and how you guys cope up with all of this?
COVID didn't bring any sort of challenges to us, to be completely honest. I think for most of crypto projects, COVID was actually something that made them thrive rather than bringing any sort of challenges. But the major challenge that we have faced, and for those who track the project for more than a few months, they know what I'm talking about, was to provide fiat liquidity. So initially, we had this vision, not so much the vision, but we created an operational model which made us to incur on a lot of legal and a lot of compliance problems. So it's very hard, and for those out there, it's important to make it clear, because it's very hard and very expensive for a company to work with fiat liquidity, providing fiat liquidity directly to users, because there's a whole world of taxation and fiscal policies involved. And when you're working with several different countries, it makes everything extra challenging. So we actually launched our first website. That's why we have a brand new one. We had initially created a model that was completely shut down by some legal challenges that we had, basically because we could not track or provide QYC to the compliance agencies when providing fiat liquidity. So that was one of our major challenges. We, fortunately enough, we were able to overcome it, and the platform now is 100% compliant with all the countries that we provide liquidity to. And yeah, I think on the on this stable coin world, that's probably one of the biggest. It's how to deal with this transition between crypto and legacy, and how to do this and still be compliant and still be reliable. So to overcome that, we basically had to work with the regulators, and we had to adapt our platform and operate under the legal structure that was in place on each one of that is in place in each one of these countries that we provide liquidity to.
Okay, so at least you have shared to us the recent challenges that you're facing and how you guys cope up with the challenges. So thank you very much for that, Paulo. Now, my next question for you is, do you have some exciting updates and future plans you have in store for the community? So yeah, please share it.
Well, actually, I've said most of it already. I think the next big stage, as I said, will be for us to effectively launch the project, and I think the will be the next challenge, and the next big one will be to bring more users to the platform and make the platform more known within the crypto world, and not only the crypto world, but for those who don't have access to banking, and for countries where the access to currencies is challenging. So yeah, well, I think everyone should keep an eye on our social media platforms. We release updates pretty much every day, and I think any announcements will be posted on our Bitcoin Talk thread, and on our Twitter, and on our website. So just keep an eye on there. Just be aware of our roadmap, and yeah, well, I don't know if I'm allowed to do that, but I would just invite everyone to just visit our website. It's www.swaap.org, and there you'll see any sort of updates and announcements that might be happening within the near future.
Okay, so thank you very much, Paulo, for sharing to us the exciting updates that you have and future plans for the community in both crypto, blockchain, and DeFi space. Now, my last question for you is, so let's say, assuming that I am new to Swap and I have a crypto community who just known Swap like for the first time. So my question for you is, why is it that we should check out Swap? Like, it's for businesses, it's for individuals and traders, and for financial institutions. Like, okay, let's say I have a business, I am a merchant. So why should I use Swap? So yeah, go ahead, share it.
Well, the platform is basically a way for you to integrate your financials on a very user friendly way and still have access to liquidity. Let's say that you are. I'm just giving an example, which will be, I think, close to a lot of people. You work with cryptocurrencies. You are a bounty manager, or you are, let's say, a crypto marketing guy, and you work with all these projects, and you currently it's very challenging for you to receive, to get paid. It's very hard for you to transact, and it's very hard for you to receive, for example, get paid in tokens and convert those tokens into fiat. So you can do all of this through a platform. Let's say that even you as a YouTuber, you want to, I don't know, launch some sort of campaign or some sort of merchandise. I don't know. It can be whatever. Uh, with our platform, you have a place where you'll be able to send invoices, you'll be able to deposit tokens, and you'll be able to withdraw those tokens in fiat and use on your local grocery store, for example. So it's the gateway. You know, we are the middleman. Unfortunately, there's a word that not many crypto fans like to hear, but that's what we do. You know, we are the gateway between the crypto world and the legacy world. So if you have a business, if you have a project, if you are running some sort of services company, the platform is ideal for you if you are getting paid in crypto, because there you'll be able to convert all those crypto into fiat on a seamlessly way and on a very user friendly platform. So it's there for individuals, it's there for businesses, it's there for financial institutions. For financial institutions, for example, you can use the tokens as a stable point, as you can use the tokens if you are a market maker. And it's just pegged to the US dollar. So it's a very well known denomination. And it's a very stable, and most of shares, most of even cryptocurrencies, when we talk about Bitcoin, we usually talk about Bitcoin in US dollar terms, which Swap is pegged to. So it's easy for market makers to work with the token in that sense. And by providing the users the possibility of withdrawing those tokens from their platforms, will allow those users to get back to our platform and convert those tokens into fiat liquidity. The process is very quick, very fast. You do it all yourself, and it's very simple. So I think there's something there to anyone who currently works with crypto.
Okay, so at least we've learned from you on why individuals or traders like me, businesses, and financial institutions should check out Swap. So thank you very much for that. And one more thing before we go, Paulo, could you invite
Okay.
our viewers who are watching us right now on YouTube to check out your website, social media channels, etc.? So the floor is yours.
Okay, so yeah, you can, as I said, you can check out our website. I will not risk on pointing out our social media links because I'm not the one who deals with that directly. But you can check everything through our website. It's basically the hub for everything Swap. There you'll be able to access our Telegram group link. You'll be able to access our forum. We have our own platform for that. You'll be able to access all of our links. You'll be able to access our Discord. And you'll also be able to have access to our email addresses, which you can use just to contact us directly if you want to do so. So yeah, just check out our website, and from there you can go to whenever or to wherever you want in terms of social media. And yeah, please, if you can, just like, subscribe, just follow us on Twitter, and yeah, we'll just keep an eye on what's happening.
Okay, so there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, founder of Swaap.org, Mr. Paulo Baroncelli. So, Paulo, once again, thank you very much for your time today. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. It was a pleasure speaking with you.
And also, I would like to thank all of the viewers here who are watching us right now on YouTube. I hope you've learned something about Swaap.org coming from our guest speaker, Mr. Paulo Baroncelli. So if you have any questions, you can just leave it right here in the comment section of my YouTube video. And one more thing, peeps, for you to stay notified about my latest videos regarding cryptocurrencies, blockchain technology, and DeFi, just simply click the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. And you can follow my social media channels right here or in my YouTube description. Okay, so from my freaking home studio, this is Jeff, aka Nomad Fury, and see you all on my next video. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Paulo. Thank you.
Thank you.